What it do, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Hold your applause until the end because we have another video to get into, and it's going to be heart-touching, heart-wrenching because this happens too often. Before we continue though, if you're a new subscriber, I need you to do 3 things for me. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share this video so someone else can do the very same thing. And if they don't, then we're going to send Jarrell Pryor after them. Now, I know about the setup. I've told y'all in previous videos, I know about the setup. Sometimes it's crazy though because you don't think about the setup when it's right in front of your face. Literally, it's right in front of your face. And usually, the reason why you don't see it coming is because your mind is preoccupied with other things. And for one, it might be a beautiful young lady. Once a man's mind gets occupied with that, trust and believe. And ladies, y'all know this, that man doesn't see anything else. He doesn't see anything else, including the red flags. The red flags that could lead to his demise. And so I'm talking to the young men out there, right? Y'all need to be careful. Matter of fact, we need to talk to the older men too, because some of y'all make the dumbest decisions too. And you don't think with this head. You don't think logically with this head at all. You think with the other head. You continuously think with the other head. And so you overlook everything else, especially those flags that are waving in your face, that are telling you, look at me, look at me, look at me. You don't look at the flags because you see that ass. That's exactly what happens. So I have not viewed this video yet, so I am about to watch it in real time, just as you watch it, and I'm going to pause it from time to time to get my commentary. If you don't like it, then turn the channel and watch someone else's content. But if you do, thank you for rocking with us, and let's get into this video.
Believe she was working with her boyfriend. An alleged plan to rob Jarrell turned violent and ended in murder. I'm Kennedy Walker, and I'll walk you through the chilling final moments of Jarrell Pryor's life and the twisted betrayal that left a community searching for justice. For this story, we take you to Indianapolis, Indiana, January 2025. According to court documents obtained by Law and Crime, Jarrell Pryor's murder began with a text and ended with an alleged deadly setup. Just hours before he was killed, police say Jarrell messaged a young woman he'd met online, 19-year-old Alexis Hawkins. The message was just 3 words: when you free. The affidavit says Hawkins responded. She told him when she was available and agreed to go on a date. But here's where the story takes a dark turn. While she was allegedly texting Jarrell, Hawkins was reportedly messaging someone else on Instagram, her boyfriend, 18-year-old Brian Winston Jr. Investigators say Hawkins was working out the details of her date with Pryor while secretly coordinating with Winston behind the scenes. Jarrell had no idea, no clue that Hawkins was in a relationship or that anything could go wrong. It was just a date, and maybe, if things went well, a chance to meet up again. But police say it was never about the date, it was a trap. That night, Jarrell met Hawkins in person. They sat together in his car, and shortly before 1 a.m., Hawkins' boyfriend allegedly appeared and opened fire. Jarrell Pryor, just 26 years old, was shot and killed.
Hey, I'm sorry. Yo, did I not say red flag central? Did I not say red flags flying everywhere? And y'all want to know why I stopped the video there? You want to know why I just said that? It is because if you're on a dating site, right, or a dating app, and we know a lot of men use them, a lot of women use them too. Don't let them fool you. They might do it in secret. They might have that hidden profile, but a lot of women use them and a lot of men use dating apps. And when you go on dating apps, right, you have to understand something. The way someone represents themselves is exactly who they are. Did you catch that? So when you see someone, let's say you see a young lady on there and she's shooting the bird up at the camera, run. Let's say you see a young lady, she's got the crazy hair, the crazy colorful hair, she's bent over, ass up in the air, run. Let's say you see the young lady rolling the blunt, or she already has it rolled, it's in her mouth, she's making the smoking gestures, run. if she is in front of the camera in a hooker outfit, blowing weed smoke, blowing cigarette smoke, fucking run. And what did we just see just now? What is that? What is that we are looking at? What did we just see? She was in the camera blowing some kind of smoke, and he should have known by seeing those pictures. And I know we saw those pictures. I guarantee you that's probably what she had on the dating site. I guarantee you he had to have seen those pictures, but he was a young man, and of course he was thinking with that other head. And it's unfortunate that he lost his life, especially since he has such a young daughter. And now he is no longer there to raise her. Let's see what else happened.
A young father now gone. His daughter, just 2 years old, left behind. As police began their investigation, they discovered the messages between Pryor and Hawkins. They then obtained a warrant to search Hawkins' Instagram account, and what they allegedly found raised even more red flags. Investigators say she searched phrases like news today near me, and shootings Keystone, all on the day of the murder. Police also discovered that Hawkins had allegedly messaged several people asking for a ride near the location of the shooting around the time Jarrell was killed. When detectives questioned Hawkins the following week, she allegedly claimed she couldn't remember much about that night. She reportedly insisted she didn't have a weapon and told police, "No weapon to say I did anything. My fingerprints aren't on anything." When asked if her fingerprints might be found inside of Jarrell's car, Hawkins reportedly replied, "It's not going to be on no weapon though." But the moment investigators asked about a message she sent saying she was going to make a quote play, Hawkins allegedly stopped talking and asked for a lawyer. She was arrested shortly after and charged with murder and robbery resulting in serious bodily injury. Winston was charged as well with murder, felony murder, and robbery. Now Jarrell's family is left to pick up the pieces. His parents, once looking forward to watching their son become the man and father he aspired to be, are now raising the little girl he left behind.
Yo, that's wild work. That is wild work. A young man lost his life in that way, in that tragic way. And you have to wonder, right? This was not the first rodeo. No, this was not their first rodeo at all. You have to be kidding me. There's no way that was their first rodeo. And I'm talking about the couple. This was not the first time they did this, or her first time setting someone up like that. And it's wild because this is yet another story of a setup. This is yet another story of a setup where a female set a dude up to get deleted. And it's tragic. And I don't understand the whole robbery part, because you can clearly see that my man, he was not flashy. He was not flexing. All the pictures they showed, he wasn't flexing jewelry. He wasn't flexing money. So I don't understand where the robbery came into play. Not to mention, it was funny how the commentator read her statement and said it exactly how they thought she might have said it. You're not going to find my prints on any weapon, no. Yo, that was funny how they did that. But at the same time, it's tragic and it's sad how this young man lost his life because he wanted some box. Let's be real. That's exactly what he wanted. That's why they were hooking up. He wanted some box. He found her attractive. And again, I know y'all saw the picture where she had the double bird up. She had the double bird up. Run as far as possible and don't look back. Jarrell should have done that. And it's a shame that he trusted this chick, which I don't even know if she's locked up right now. Matter of fact, we need to look it up, because now y'all have to understand something. They also have the digital footprint of their conversation. Yes, as they said in the video, they saw her conversation with her boyfriend, 18 years old. Yes, this YN was out his mind. Crazy, right? Right. So they have their communications through WhatsApp, through Facebook Messenger, whatever it was they were using to communicate, they have that. And so They probably, well, I'm not even going to say probably, they're going to ping her phone to the scene of the crime. Yeah, they already know she has something to do with it. They already know. But you have to understand something. The prosecutors, they usually do not show their hand. They won't show their hand, no, because they want to have something to be able to play in court. They want to have a certain card that they're holding in court. You know, that card that trumps everything else. And so they're not going to tell you everything just yet. And they're going to play dumb and allow you to do the talking, which I'm pretty sure she was doing a lot of talking until she said, lawyer. See, that's the smartest thing she probably did. I tell people that all the time. Shut your mouth. There's one word you need to say, lawyer. And she did exactly that. And I guarantee you the lawyer came and told her, look, shut up. Don't say anything else. Don't give them anything else until we go to court. That's it. Until we go to trial, don't say anything else. And that is if they even have enough evidence on her to say that she felicitated this young man's demise. And it's messed up that he never got to come home to his daughter because he was thinking about some box and he was not thinking with this head. Y'all be safe out there. Until next time. If you like this video, like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more content.